I mean, just wow. What a glorious HDR Dolby Vision picture. Have you ever seen anything like that on your Fire Stick, Amazon device, Android TV? And it's not just this one. If I press one button on the remote, and we're now looking at some dolphins off the Californian coast. So this really has to be one of the best screensavers available for any Android device. And this was updated in the last few days, and they really have added in some amazing locations, Dolby Vision options, of course HDR, and you can even play local video content. So maybe you're concerned about your internet bandwidth, or maybe there's just some particular videos that you want to play. With this updated version, you can now even play local media as your screensaver on your Fire Stick, Fire TV, or really any Android device. So in this video today, let me show you how you can get this updated version on all of your devices, and particularly for the Amazon devices, let me show you how you can actually customize your screensaver and get it looking as amazing as this. So please do take a moment to hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So with all of that being said, let's get started. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest tech tutorials, the latest Fire Stick, Android and Android TV tips and tricks, then please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's a small click from you, but it makes a big difference to me. Thank you. Now to get this working on your Amazon device, we just need to get two files. The first one is the actual screensaver, and the second one is the custom tdoctoruk screensaver manager, which allows you to change your default screensaver on these Amazon devices. Now to get both of them on your device, just head over to your settings, go over to My Fire TV, go to developer options, and if you can't see that, just press the select button here 7 times until you see that you are a developer. Press back, go to the developer options, and where it says install unknown apps, let's click on that and just make sure downloader is set to on, and this just means that we can download applications and install them. Let's now open up downloader, and we can now make a quick connection to my website, which is just tdoctoruk.com, or you can always type in this short code 53402, type that in and click on go. Now when you get to my site, head over to the hamburger menu, which is one with the 3 lines, click on that, click on tutorials, and the latest tutorial in the list will be how you can get this updated version of aerial views plus my screensaver manager. Let's open that up. Here we are. So the ultimate Fire Stick and Android TV screensaver manager. Let's scroll down, and I've included a bunch of screensavers. Keep scrolling down, and we can now see, so the first thing you need to have on your Amazon device, and again this is what actually allows you to change your screensaver on your Fire Sticks and Fire TVs. If you're doing this on an Android TV device, all you need is just the second file, which is the new version of aerial views, which was updated in February 2023. And if you're looking for another screensaver for just some nice pictures, you've got this one here. And lastly, there's another one if you want to use personal photos or videos for a screensaver. Now in my example, I've downloaded the first 2 files already. Once you do that, let's now press the home key, and let's now open up aerial views. We'll configure that first. Once it's configured, we'll then use the tdoctoruk screensaver manager to actually set that as the default screensaver on our Amazon device. And in this demonstration, I'm on my 3rd generation Fire TV Cube. Now when you start the screensaver, we can see we have a few options. So the first thing we're going to select is Apple TV videos. And here, for example, you can choose what kind of quality you want to see. So depending on the size of your TV, if it's a 4K TV, if it supports HDR or Dolby Vision, you can click on the quality here, and you can then adjust accordingly. So as I'm doing this through a capture card, there's no point me doing 4K, but let's leave mine as 1080p using the HEVC codec and also Dolby Vision. Let's go back. Now here, for example, you can actually set that I want to use local videos. So if you want to plug in a USB drive, if you want to copy some videos to your Fire Stick, you can set that in here. But in my demonstration, I'm going to stream everything. Let's go back. Now the interface has some great options. So if I click on that, here for example, we can say I want to change the text position, because once the screensaver starts, it does show you the time and the location. But especially with OLED TVs, just in case there's any kind of burn-in, you can select this option, and this will basically make sure that the text keeps on moving to prevent that burn-in. Now you can turn the clock off or on. I'll leave mine on. Let's leave the video title. You can also choose Do you want to have a short title or the points of interest? I'll go for points of interest. Now there's another great option, so you can change the playback speed. So I mean, I think it looks nice at the normal speed, but if you want to go faster, you can do that. In fact, let's increase it to 2 times, because they are very, very slow drone shots, but I think that's actually part of the magic. But if you want to speed it up, you can do that. Let's leave the sound as muted. We can shuffle the videos. This is also a great option, so you can basically skip the scene by pressing the left and right on your remote. Let's leave that ticked. And this one is only if you're using local video, so let's leave that as is. Let's go back. Now the performance and debug is really if you're having some issues, so let's leave that as default. Let's go back and let's now click on test screensaver settings. And we're now in the coral reef near Paolo. And you can see, guys, the time on the bottom right, if I press right again, it now moves to the bottom left. So, and we're now looking at the beautiful coastline of Scotland. So what a great, amazing looking screensaver. And honestly, guys, you can just spend ages leaving this on as a background image or background video, and it really does look phenomenal. So that's all of the settings that we need to set the screensaver. But to actually set that as your default screensaver, we can see if I click on this, it just exits out. Whereas on an Android TV device, that will take you to your correct settings, where you can then set the aerial view screensaver as your default screensaver. But on the Amazon devices, you have to open up the tdoctoruk screensaver manager, which is this one here. You can't see the icon because Amazon have now reintroduced this bug, but I'm hoping it's going to be fixed with a future update. Let's click on that. In fact, do leave me a comment below if your device is also experiencing this bug where you can't see the tiles for certain applications. Let's give this a second. If you see this take more than 10 seconds, you can always press back, open it up again, and then you get the prompt. And again, if you don't get the prompt on the second attempt, turn off ADB debugging and then turn it back on. Open this application and you'll then see this prompt. Let's click on OK. Here we are, guys. So we can see we have a couple of options. On the right here, you can choose which screensaver that you want. So you have the default one. You also have this hidden one, guys, which is basically some plain colors. So if you're looking for something really basic, you can go for that. And lastly, you have the new one, which is aerial view. So I'm going to press the select button here. That's a screensaver that we've got activated. You then have the timeout before the screensaver starts. And then you have the sleep timeout basically before the screen goes blank. So in this demonstration, I'm going to change this to 1 and go to next. Let's leave the sleep timeout as 20. Let's now click on save. That says value saved. Let's now press the home key. So now, without doing any kind of touching the remote control or anything else, just leaving the device in standby mode, I'm hoping through the magic of video editing, the screensaver will then magically start. And what an amazing view that you have here that you can now enjoy across all of your devices. And talking about amazing, let me also share an amazing deal from IPVanish, which is only available for the next 2 weeks, whereby you can get total protection for all of your devices, your Firesticks, your phones, your tablets, Android TVs, every device covered with maximum speed, change your IP address, hide your online activity, access geo-locked content. To get all of that at just over $3 a month, I think this offer is definitely worthwhile checking out. So do have a look in the video description and pinned comment if you want to take up this special offer. Do leave me a comment below, let me know what you think about this new screensaver, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.